Hi there, it's Dave. It's June 21st, 2019. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. This is going to be the third weekly update. So let's jump right into it. I've got quite a number of things, and I want to make sure this is concise and accurate. I look like shit. I really look like shit. I have not slept in 2 nights. The reason I can't sleep is because I was sexually mutilated several months ago before I went to Vancouver. Nobody will let me see a doctor. I can't get things fixed. I don't like sleeping outside at night anymore because I get robbed and sexually molested and mutilated, so I don't sleep a lot. Sometimes I sleep during the day, but I find it better just to stay awake all night long. I don't have anywhere to sleep now. I did have 2 sheds that I slept in, but they found out I was sleeping in them, so they're locked now. I want to go over a couple of things. The first is health. Health is declining rapidly. There are major problems that are not going away, and they will not let me see a doctor. I have no health insurance, and I have no medicine. Let's start with the small ones. I've had this problem with my feet for a long time now. Because I can't shower. That's one thing. By the way, I used to go to the Y in Vancouver here. A couple of times I went. For $15, you could get towel service, a hot sauna, a whirlpool, shaving cream and razors, shower, of course, swimming pool, all this stuff for $15. Great deal. It was a really nice, an extra service thing. Not just a shower and a change room, but deodorant and all that jazz, and a towel service and everything thrown in. Just a premier type of, I guess, executive health club thing. Anyway, I went in last time, about a week ago, and as I went into the change room area, the passcode didn't work. Well, apparently they had taken away my passcode on my card because they've changed the rules for me only. I am not allowed to go into the Premier Health Club with the towel service and all of this stuff and the sauna and all that stuff. I am only allowed to go in the commoners one. So it just has a shower and a locker, and you have to bring your own towel and all the things, like basics. The irony is I'm only allowed to go in the commoners one, or steerage. I'm not allowed to go in the Premier one, but they're going to charge me the Premier price to use the commoner facility. I'm the only member at the YMCA who this is going to be applied to, so I have to pay the extra price just to use the regular basic service. Everyone else gets the extra price for the extra service or the basic price for the basic service, but I get fucked both ways. Thanks. I have a problem with my feet in that I can't shower, and they just are a problem. Let me show you what the problem is, though. They're in really bad shape, but there's some areas that are worse than others. About a year and a half ago, when I got to Vancouver, I fell on some rocks in the ocean, and I got this big cut in my leg. It took several months to heal, and since that point, I've had this weird fungus problem. Let me show you my feet. I'll make this quick. There are several things related to health. This is one of them. I'll show you my feet. If I can show you here. Bear with me. What we're looking at here is there's a line here in both of these big toes. This is where the fungus was, and this line is where an antibiotic was started about a year ago. So you can see the toenail is clean and then old and ugly and dirty. So we're still trying to get through that. The other thing, though, is the feet are in horrible shape because I don't have proper socks and I can't shampoo or can't shower. There's lots of dead skin, basically exposed and raw flesh, that I try to clean these, but they're just very difficult to get clean if you can never shower properly. The other thing is, there is a disgusting thing. If you're able to see it here, I hope you can. It's disgusting. There's this fungus problem that began a year and a half ago. There we go. This fungus problem that began, like I said, it stopped, and you can see it in the toenails when I got this antibiotic for chest infection. But I've had this ongoing fungus thing ever since I came to Vancouver, and it's disgusting, and I can't seem to get on top of it. If you can look here at this one toenail here, there is, if you look here on the right hand side, there's like half an inch worth of fungus that's growing underneath the toenail. It's actually forcing the toenail up. If you look at the toenail right beside, it's just such a goddamn mess. I don't know where the dirt begins and the flesh ends, and the nail begins and the flesh ends, or ends rather. It's just a mess. If you look at this foot, it's got the same issue with some of the nails there, and you've just got raw flesh that is exposed, which is very painful. I try to scrape off the dead skin and sweat and all that jazz, but it's just so goddamn much. And then, of course, I dig down and I get to raw flesh, which is very painful. That's one thing. Our jaw, when I was violently assaulted on the street and knocked down to the ground, November 22nd, 2017, they still won't fix my jaw. There's a cavity that's been sitting unfilled for a year and a half. They won't fix that. The other health thing is, of course, why we're doing this, or how this started, was the weight loss. I did put up a video yesterday about this new sudden rash thing that's going on. Let me show you as I take off my clothes. This is just so disgusting. It's just disgusting how my life is just trashed, fallen. I have no clothes. I'm still wearing the plastic bag for a belt because I don't have a belt. And the plastic bag, I've lost so much weight. I bought these pants about a month and a half ago. I've lost about 2 inches. And so the belt didn't work anymore. So I had to use this plastic bag to desperately try to get these belt hoops, each one, together to make my pants not fall down, but it doesn't work. So let me take off. I don't know if I can take off this. Oh yeah, the plastic bag I can take off. But that's not the important thing. What I really need to show you, just bear with me here. I'll just skip the plastic bag. What I need to show you is, I told you yesterday about this skin problem that's developed. It started off with me just scratching it, and it became so irritated. One night I woke up and I was just violently scratching it because I'm so stressed out and so nervous. I'm scratching it too much. Look at this. You won't believe this. It's just disgusting. I don't know what to say. If you look here, there you go. Sorry. If you look here, this is the front of my shirt. Let me try to find where I can put this so it's at a level. So yeah, great. Okay, this should work right over here. Let's hope this works. I should have figured this before. I'm gonna put this right here. Oh, it's not gonna work. I was hoping to do it right in between the parking meter. That's not going to work, but don't worry, I'm pretty adventurous. I'll figure something else here to hook this up. What I want to do, I'm going to come around the corner. I better bring my stuff or else it'll be stolen, because these people run around and steal everything. I just don't want to put this, and my pants fall down and I don't give a shit. I'm going to put this smartphone up so that I can stand and show you this. I should have thought of this before, but I just wanted to start doing it to get it done. Don't worry, bear with me, it'll make sense. I'm going to put the camera right here. That makes sense. Hopefully you can see it. There's enough lights. Yep. Oh, yep, there should be. Okay, so what has happened is I started scratching because I was nervous, and I kept scratching and scratching. And now I woke up one night, a couple of nights ago, and I was violently scratching, and this is just a nightmare now. I don't know how to describe this to you. I'll try to put this there. If you can see this, I'll try to stand up. I have got this. It's disgusting. It's totally friggin' disgusting. God, where can I put this damn thing so you can see this? Let me try it here. Maybe this is going to be better. I have got now, I know it's at 10 minutes, we'll be quick. I've got, if you can see, this is my shirt, and it's so disgusting, you can see this. There is a leakage of some sort of liquid from this area on the shirt. If you can see the shirt, it's just, it's just, well, it's just fucking goddamn disgusting, really. I wouldn't, I wouldn't want to date anyone, and I certainly wouldn't want to work with anyone that's got this on their shirt. So let me show you this. It's so disgusting. I don't know what this is. It's just not healthy. It's not good. We're taking the shirt off because we're showing how much weight we've lost, right? We're on day 34 without day 44 without a meal, I believe it is. So we're taking off the shirt. So look at this. It's just, my body is just collapsing. This is my body now. This is what I look like after not eating a meal for 43 days. And so, yeah, we got our underwear here, which is great. Look at I don't know what to say to you. There's pus everywhere. There's red marks everywhere. It's like some sort of violent rash, but it's disgusting. I just can't say to you how much my body is just collapsing now. It's just a crisis, frankly. It's really just disgusting what's going on. It hurts. It's pussy. It's just, and so the best part is, I think to myself, well, I should go have a shower and clean it up with soap, put a whole bunch of polysporin on it, put some bandages on it, leave it for a day or two, and just hope it heals. Well, I don't have any money at all, so I can't buy any gauze. I can't buy any polysporin. I'm not allowed to go and have a shower because that costs $15 now, and so I'm so dirt fucking poor. I'm just gonna have to let this fucking fester and see what happens, and maybe it'll clean itself. That's the shit position I'm in. I know, I'm trying to keep my language down. So we've got our feet, we've got our jaw, we've got our tooth, we've got this fucking goddamn alien grotesque growth here on my stomach that seems to be like, it's just red marks all over the fucking place now. And of course, I look like a Holocaust victim. I have no weight whatsoever. The health problems are just getting so gigantic now. Like, I'm not sleeping, I'm not eating, I'm being terrorized 24 hours a day. The health problems are so bad that my body, frankly, is collapsing. I just can't hold on anymore. Hold on meaning stay healthy and stay on top because there's no money. That's the problem. So we're back to this. We look like this because we're being starved to death. If there's anything that's bad about this whole scenario is, starting last Friday night, so a week ago, my last bag, my money belt was stolen. It had $40 cash, $25 worth of marijuana that I bought, medical marijuana, and some cabling. So we're dirt poor. We haven't eaten. Basically, this week I've had 3 pieces of pizza, maybe 2 or 3 donuts, and that's it. The last week, I've had less to eat than any other time, even though we started putting broadcasts out showing how much we're starving to death. So the problem now is, despite having no food, this $40 cash that was in this money belt still hasn't been returned after a week. The medical marijuana hasn't, and the cables haven't. That's fine. But the $40 cash, I have no money. Why is the RCMP stealing $40 cash from a man they made homeless 4 times? Like, haven't we done enough sadism here? How much are we going to try to make one human being totally collapse on the ground in a seizure before we end it? Like, this has gone on, folks, for 6 years. 6 goddamn years. These predators won't leave me alone. Things are getting bad. This is just not good. Whatever the hell is growing here, it's just not good. Last night, a cigarette package was stolen, so another $4. I got back here around Balaclava and West Broadway where I sleep on the street. And there was a newspaper. Went to McDonald's to beg for some money. It was around 12:30 because I needed water. And am still on Evian water. It's the only water I drink. Um, I saw a newspaper box, and inside were three fresh packages of cigarettes, unopened. So I thought, great, this is fantastic. I don't have to spend money on cigarettes now and beg for it. They sent some guy, a really odd, weird person who ended up setting a fire right outside of McDonald's a couple of hours later. They sent some guy, he grabbed the three packages of cigarettes from me and two Starbucks coffee cards. I don't know how much money was on them, but this stuff was left in this newspaper box right in front of the McDonald's where I planned to beg for money, and some guy comes and steals them. And the people here some people are okay. There's a range, but there's a higher propensity towards violence for the people here than I ever experienced in Canada. I was never assaulted by a Canadian once in my whole life. I've been assaulted over 15 times in here in 3 years. The people, you don't really want to get into too much with them because they just blow their gaskets really quickly and they're highly violent. So this guy last night, there was something on with him, and he grabbed the three packs of cigarettes and the Starbucks cards, and I thought, just take them then. If it means that much, just go take them. But they're so weird. They're so hateful. Even when you have nothing, they will not give you money if you beg. Like, I have no money at all. They cut off my money. They stole money. So I have no money until the end of the month. So I am forced to stand in front of Starbucks or Tim Hortons to beg for some money for water. And they send people to stop you from begging and say, no, you can't beg here. Well, then how the hell am I going to buy water? Or they'll send the cops to you. So it's a mess. Last night they stole all these 4 cigarette packages. And I'm fighting this machine, hybrid, non-human that has no thought process like a human at all. No emotion, no compassion, no problem-solving skills like a human. I cannot reach this thing. Unfortunately, this thing thinks it's funny as hell to steal cigarette packages from me, to starve me to death, to steal my money, to sexually mutilate me when I'm sleeping. They think it's funny. They laugh. They think it's a Laurel and Hardy joke. Unfortunately, for a human, it's not at all funny, and I don't know why someone is getting interfered on whether I have a shower at the YMCA and how much I pay. That would pretty much be between YMCA and me. Why are the cops getting involved, or the government of Canada? Why don't you just stay out of my goddamn life, frankly, because you trashed the whole thing. I'm going to end it there because I don't want to go on too long. It's at 18 minutes, but I had a lot to say. I was standing over here at the Tim Hortons, and there's a little chair out front there. If you see right on the right-hand side by the fire hydrant, I would sit there and I would get some money as people walked by. Well, allegedly, although I don't believe this is the case, the owner of the restaurant came and said I couldn't sit there anymore and I couldn't go to the restaurant anymore for no reason other than I'm a human and you're just not allowed here. And so he came a couple of days ago, and this is so strange. He threatened to grab me by my hair, throw me on the street in front of a passing car, and hopefully I would get hit. And I'm looking at this guy thinking, well, you're a clone, so you're not thinking any of this yourself. So someone is operating you and saying this, using you as a front, so they can passive-aggressively start a fight with someone or more. And I'm looking at this guy thinking, why are you talking to me about this? Like Stephen Harper and Jody Wilson-Raybould and Bill Blair, why are you operating, exhibiting so much anger and hate towards me and others through these clones? You're not doing it up front. You're doing it secretly behind a clone. Why are you involved in these people's lives? Why are you folks involved in whether I have a Premier Plus shower plan at Y so I can get towels and razors and everything and use your sauna? Like, why are you involved? Why are you involved in whether I get a package of cigarettes or not? Why are you involved in whether I get a donut or not? Why do you steal $40 from me, my last $40, so I can't eat? Why do I look like this? Why are you involved in my life? Get the hell out. I haven't sworn much yet in this, and that's really good. So let's end it there, so I won't. It's Friday, June the 21st. It's my birthday on the 24th. You can wish me a happy birthday for sure. The sad thing is, I would love to be with my sister Kelly Dobson on the 24th, but I won't. I never can see Kelly. I haven't seen her in 4.5 years, if you can imagine, because these jackasses won't let me see her. And I said I want to be with my sister on my birthday. It looks like it'll be another disappointment. It looks like I'll be all alone on my birthday again, and my sister and I won't see each other. We haven't seen each other for 4.5 years. I am desperately asking. Canada owes me my sister, frankly. I'm not asking for much because I know I'm not going to get much, but I am asking for my sister back. This country owes me my sister. That's just minimum to equal things and keep some sort of level of honor. Canada owes me my sister, and I goddamn don't know why I'm waiting 3 years. It's my birthday on the 24th. If I can't see my sister, I should be able to speak to her on the phone. I haven't spoken to Kelly in 4.5 years. I think my charter right to speak to my sister is pretty solid. I'm asking Trudeau and the jackasses, Stephen Harper and Jody Wilson-Raybould and the gang of idiots, to let me have one phone call with my sister so I can hear my sister's voice once in 5 years. My birthday is the 24th. That would be nice, but sorry, I won't be hanging around for that because I learned to expect nothing because that's pretty much what I get in here. Things are really bad. My life and my health is compromised to a level that's extremely dangerous. I hope things get better, but I don't expect much because they never do. That's it for this weekly update. Thanks for watching. I'll try to keep them shorter than this, but I needed to show you all of this. Isn't this just, it's just disgusting. Look at the inside of it where the pus dried. Look at this. Look at the color. That's the inside from the pus from this thing that's growing there. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how the hell to work this out anymore because I'm just so goddamn neglected. My whole body shows how much neglect I face. Nobody is helping me. Do not say you were helping me. Do not say you were helping me. Have a great weekend. I would love to be out of here and see Kelly on my birthday. Hello, Kelly. I love you. I'd like to see you, but if not talk to you, but I won't expect very much because that's pretty much what I get all the time.